Hi guys, welcome back to Keith's Grills. Today, we're doing chicken drumsticks. Not just doing any normal chicken drumsticks. What we're going to do is we are going to try out this new Angus And Oink Fool's Gold as a rub. But as you can see, I have actually de-skinned them. I've even cut the little top bit off to make it look pretty. First thing what we're going to do is we're going to smother them in this Angus And Oink Fool's Gold. And then everyone's going to say to me, well, why are you taking the skin off? Why are you taking the skin off? Then what I'm going to do is after these are marinated all night, I'm going to wrap them, i.e. replace the skin with bacon. Ooh, that sounds nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to stick them in the Commander Joe, cook them. While that's cooking, I'm going to make myself a Carolina gold sauce. That sounds nice and all. Which we're going to dip them into and finish them off about the last 5 minutes at the end of the cook. So fingers crossed, we should have a very, very tasty drumstick. Let's see where it works out. So first things first, this lot's going to go in the fridge once I've smothered it in the old rub. So as per usual, guys, just be liberal. I've never tried this one before. It's new to me, but we're going heavy. All right. I want to make sure we've got plenty of coating. As I say, it's going to be in the fridge for the whole night tonight. Pull it up a little bit. So we want to, hopefully, we should get some lovely flavour. It smells very nice. Got a really nice, like chickeny sort of smell to it, this rub. It's very lovely. Fingers crossed, it tastes as good as it smells. Lovely. You right there, boo? That's my daughter, that was. Right, so as I said, plenty on them. I want them completely covered, like so. Look at that bad boy, huh? I mean, it looks like if I can eat it now, doesn't it? I'm even going to get a bit on the end there, in case you want to suck on the bone. Because you do know that there's nothing like when your bone gets sucked, is there? Let's be honest. I don't mean to do it. Honestly, I don't. If you wanted to leave the skin on, you could leave the skin on if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. I just, sometimes when you're wrapping it in bacon, that skin might go a little bit rubbery. I don't want to take the risk. So bottom line is, I ain't doing it. All right, guys, that is us. As you can see, plenty coated up, and they have got a whole night of marination ahead of them. So I shall see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, it's the morning. Hey, look at them bad boys. They have been marinating all night and they have taken on the colour of that Fool's Gold rub. Lovely. And I've got to tell you, they smell pretty fucking handsome too. So, next stage, what we're going to do, as I said to you before, we're taking the skin off, so we're going to replace that skin with bacon. So all we're going to do is we're going to wrap these bad boys up. I'm hoping that because they've got so much seasoning on there, that should help this bacon stick. Well, that's the plan anyway. Because what I want is a nice chickeny bacony bite. Looking something like so. Stick that bit round there. Look at that. Don't that look pretty? Let's put that over there and let's do the next one, shall we? This is definitely a glove job, guys. Even the old sun's come out for us today. Commando Joe Connect is heating up lovely. It's doing its thing. Nearly there. There we have it, guys. Look at those bad boys. You can't be upset with them, fella. Look at that. Okay, where are we? We are literally there as far as where we want to be temp. So the next stage, guys, is very simple. Let's get one of these gloves off. Okay. Next stage. All we're going to do is we've got an indirect cook set up on here. Give this the old spray for the stick to stop the stickage. And very simply, guys, we're just going to whack them on, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bring you over for a closer look. And there you have it, guys. I reckon that's only going to take about 25 minutes, half hour tops, all right? So, right, guys, while them chickens are cooking away lovely, we're going to continue with the gold theme and we're going to make ourselves a nice Carolina gold sauce. And then the plan is, just before these hit temperature, and we're aiming about 165, we're going to give them a little baste and finish them off so they get nice and tacky. I might even just do half and half, half with and half without, so we can get the true taste of that Angus And Oink flavouring without this sauce. But we'll see. Do you know what? I can't make up my fucking mind yet. But anyway, are you ready? First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves 3/4 cup of mustard. Now I've used Frenchie's mustard on this. You could use You can use whatever mustard you like, Dijon even if you like. Actually, you know what, Dijon wouldn't even be a bad shout. But I've gone with Frenchies today. And all we're going to do is 3/4 of a cup of yellow mustard in there. Happy days. And then to that, we are going to add 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. In she goes. Lovely. Give that a little stir around. I'm starting to wonder whether or not I've done a big enough fucking pot, frying pan, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this bad boy on now. We're going to start to get some heat on the go, just so we can break that mustard down a little bit. That's all I'm trying to do before I start adding everything else. Lovely jubbly, happy days. Now once that mustard starts to break down a little bit with that apple cider vinegar, what we're going to do to that is we're going to add ourselves 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Now I'm using light brown sugar. You can use dark if you want. I'm using light because that's all I had in the fucking in the cupboard. And I'm not gonna lie, I could be asked to go to the shop and get some brown. But I mean, if you wanted to use a darker brown sugar, knock yourself out. You know, knock yourself out. Let's get that. We're gonna get this brought to a boil once all the ingredients are in there. Okay, to that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add ourselves. Oh, sorry, excuse me. We're gonna add ourselves a tablespoon of honey, whatever honey you like. Tablespoons about, and a little bit extra. I do like it when it's sweet. Tablespoon of honey, and then we are going to add a tablespoon of golden syrup. You can see where it's going. So we've got like about a tablespoon, give or take. We've got the sharpness of the mustard, and we're sweetening it up now. Do you know what I mean? We've got a couple of tablespoons of ketchup. I do use Heinz, but I must admit, I'm toying with changing because it's so fucking dear. I know I always mention that, but anyway, a couple of teaspoons of ketchup. And then to that, we're going to add ourselves. We've got a tablespoon of red chili flakes. We've got a tablespoon of garlic powder, and we've got 1/2 tablespoon of kosher salt. That's also going in there. Lovely. And guys, that is pretty much it. All we're going to do is bring this little lot, it's got a lot more liquid in now, but we're going to bring this little lot to the boil, and then we're going to let it simmer pretty much until them bad boys are done in there, yeah? So, I mean, it's a nice easy, I'm hoping that we can just dip the fuckers in, roll them around, stick them straight back on. Now, you can use this as a dipping sauce as well. All right, so, you know, you're getting 2 out of 1. Bring this up to a nice boil. Starting to change colour now. And that the apple cider vinegar, whenever you cook apple cider vinegar, oh, jeez, you know, you almost want to stand back a bit because the sharpness goes up your outer. Jesus Christ, like, whoa, Jesus. So once we get this thing to a boil, and make sure everything's all sort of cemented together, if you like, then we're just going to drop it down. I'll just stop fucking spilling it, you silly sod. Once we've got this to the boil and all of them ingredients are combined together, we're just going to turn it down and let it simmer away. Now it does spit, there's nothing you can do about it. Definitely should have gone for a bigger pan. Never mind, such is life. Oh, I don't know, it fucking smells lovely, guys. Bring it down again. And all I want her to do is tick over. It's quite nice, the wind's going that way, because normally when you're undercover the wind's coming at you, you can't fucking see me. That might be a plus for some people. No fucking oil painting, that's for sure. All right, that is us. What we're going to do is just let this simmer away. Oh, I actually can't wait for this, you know that. It's starting to thicken up, as you can see. Everything's combined together now, lovely. Going to leave that to simmer away, guys. Right, I'm going to have a tidy up. And next stage, I'll see you when we come to dip these chicken legs in here. All right, I'll see you then. I forgot to add 2 teaspoons of Worcester sauce. So there you go. Right, guys, our sauce is done. And I'm not going to lie to you, that's fucking handsome. Oh. What we're going to do, get this last little stir around, and we're going to pop this in a bowl and let it cool, because I reckon I've got about another 10 minutes left on that, give or take. They're taking longer than what I thought they would do, if I'm being honest. But we're just going to pour this little lot in a bowl, like so. There we have it. And there we have it, guys. That is ready for 1 or 2 things. We're going to stick the old drumsticks in there, put them back on, glaze them off, but also that can be used as a dipping sauce. honestly, trust me, you've got to give that a go. It's fucking handsome. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys, we've hit just under 160, okay? We're going to bring these bad boys off, and then we're going to go to the next stage, which is really, really quite simple. All right, let's bring these off. Now, they are looking lovely. They've taken on a lovely colour. Bacon's looking great. All I want to do, hopefully the bacon will stay on, is very simply, I'm going to dip these little fuckers in here. Okay, like so. Going to get plenty on there. Happy days. That's going there. Keep on there, bacon. Make sure the bacon stays on. That little fucker's slipping off. We'll have to let that one go. That one, oh, that's hot. Not having a lot of luck with the bacon. We might have to do a baste instead of a dip. Like so. Try the ones that bacons are staying on all right. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. They look like fucking lollipops, don't they? All right. Yeah, stick that on there. Okay, we might have to baste these little ones here because the bacon is slipped off. You know, sometimes you've got to work what you got. I've got a little baster in here. No, I'll be back in a minute. Don't go nowhere. Wrap that little bit of bacon back up there. We can stick it in. Put that on there like so. Stick that bit of bacon on. Look at that, it's like fucking glue. There you go. And then, exactly the same principle, we're just going to baste. Lovely. Lovely. Oh. I'm going to leave one that's not got any sauce on it because I just want to try the Angus And Oink Fool's Gold just on its own entirety, if you like. Look at that. Stick that bit of bacon back on. See, you've got to adapt, you've got to improvise, you've got to overcome. See if anyone knows what that film's from. And then what we're going to do, we're going to whack these back in that Commando Joe and let this lot tacky up. And then one big beautiful bite. Whoa, that one's done. Just last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try this one here. And this has just got the flavouring on there because this is the one the bacon fell off. What can I do? Are you ready? Oh, that is fucking lovely. That's the first time I've tried that Fool's Gold. That is magic on a bit of chicken, guys. Oh. Oh, mate. Well, that's a big plus for Fool's Gold. 100%. Definitely worth a go. Now for the grand finale, once these boys tack up, and they're probably in about 4 or 5 minutes. All right, I'll see you then. I'm going to eat the rest of this. Right, guys, we are there. Let's have a little look. Happy day. They remind me a little bit like toffee apples. Right, okay. Let's get these bad boys off and let's have a taste test, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Look at those. I mean, they look fucking lovely, don't they? I don't even know which one to go for. I'm going to try and go for the one that the bacon stayed on the most. I think that's going to be my angle. And I think I'm going to go for that bad boy right there. Are you ready? Because I am. Oh. Fuck me, that's too hot. Let's just give them a minute to cool down, shall we? Right, they've cooled down a little bit. Let's have another go, shall we? All that lovely sauce on there. Oh, well, I took all the bacon in one foul swoop. I've got to say, can make a right pixie of that. That is fucking lovely. That literally is gooey, it's messy, but it's fucking lovely. Oh mate, that is fucking handsome. So a little wipe down. The sauce is fucking, you got to give that, oh jeez, no. I've got a little kick now coming off the pepper. Off the pepper flakes. You have got to give that Gold Carolina sauce of goat. That is absolutely fucking bang on. Mix that with Fool's Gold Angus And Oink. That's 100% winner as well. I've got to say, guys, so I'm going to have to go again. Oh, that is a good combination. I may have to do a little bit of work to try and get this bacon to stay on. Sorry, I've got to go again. Oh. That's fucking handsome, guys. That's beautiful, that is. I promise you. If anyone put that in front of you, you wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.